Hi. Oh, wow. I'm like so high up and the chat box is in front of me. How am I going to organize this? Sorry, I didn't have time to set things up today. Hello, everybody. Wait, why is the... Oh, it's above... Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Good morning. What am I going to do with you guys? What am I going to do with my chat box? I could be lowered down. That's what I can do. I can go... further into the corner. That'll do. Hello, guys. I don't know, but I want to be big, bro. I want to be big. Okay. What if I zoom like a lot, big zoom, and then I take this and I like push it over here. Sure. You guys are going randomly in the middle. Let me get some BGM as well, just because I am aware we have none right now. Hope you guys have had a good start to your day. Oh wait, don't close the stream. Make a new tab, you bozo. Boop. And then... Why don't I hear anything? What? Oh, but you guys hear something, but I don't. Because my headphone jack came unplugged. Now I hear. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down a little bit on my end and then turn it back up for you guys. Hope you all have been doing well today. Good morning, good morning. Thank you again to Beepin's Weird for remembering as well. I really appreciate it. I know, I made like the cutest like sleepy face when I went down to fix my my headphone amp there. Oh, okay. Sorry, I've had a little bit of a stressful morning today. I have a lot of stuff to do today. Is it weird to say I'm excited to study? I've like never felt that way particularly before. But it's like just, I don't know, I'm excited to just like lose myself in the book. I do need to quickly fix something, and that is the fact that two of the... so what I did, right, is we're working out of a textbook that I did about a year ago that I forgot most of. So we're gonna do that. For some reason, I was taking pictures of like all the pages that I want to go over today with my phone so I can put them up on stream. but my camera for some reason had a couple of them sideways, so I just gotta like fix that real quick. I gotta make them vertical so that you guys can actually read them. There we go. Not that I expect a lot of you to be able to read Japanese anyways, but you can do your best. I'll be like trying my best to translate things as we go for my own sake somewhat too. So we'll see how things tend to go in that regard. Okay, there's image 3 and image 2 fixed. Boop. And then I just need to bring them on stream. So, let's go ahead and do this. Man, I haven't had to like study in so long. Oh my god. Okay. Whoa, my god, that's a slightly large image. Oh. Okay, a little big. Hold on. Let's bring the page down to a legible size. That would be good. Today's book that we are working out of, chat, it is called Twi Nihongo Noryoku Shiken Ensan Japanese Language Proficiency Test Bunpo Kara Nobasu no Nihongo, I believe, which is try Japanese like level test, proficiency test, grammar, like increase your grammar in Japanese. It is a very good book. If you are ever learning Japanese, I recommend this book. I think it was the most useful book that I had from what I remember when I was studying to take the test last year before I completely forgot to actually take the test last year. But this is going to be a mix of like reading comprehension, grammar, stuff like that. I haven't studied in a few days and it might show. But we're gonna see how this goes because I have to start cramming on the whole in my routine soon. So it is gonna be rough, but we're gonna try. I paid good money to write this test. I gotta do my best. So we have today, the way that it's formatted is they'll use like a story to introduce new grammar to you, and then they will review it with questions and stuff like that. There's also listening questions later, and I'm gonna have to go and find where I download them off the website, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, because I don't even know if we have enough time to get that far. But we'll see. So this section is called Boku no Inu Kuro, my pet dog Kuro. Okay. ペットや家族を簡単に紹介したり、自分との関係を説明したりすることができる。Present basic information about your pets and family and explain your relationships with them. Alright, here we go. It is time for Japanese story time with Twi, and I will try to explain as we go, or like probably more after the fact. But okay. 僕はいつも夜、黒を散歩に連れて行く。黒を飼い始めたのは3年前だ。色が黒いから黒って名前をつけた。最初、両親は犬を飼うことに反対だったが、何度も頼んでやっと飼わせてもらった。その代わり、雨の日も風の日も毎日必ず散歩をすると約束させられた。だから黒の散歩は僕の日課だ。僕が家に帰ると黒は早く散歩に行きたがってクーンクーンと泣く。僕が紐を持って僕が紐を持つと僕のところへ来て嬉しそうに尻尾を振る。そして紐をつけて 玄関を出た途端、黒は全速力で走り出す。Okay. That was actually kind of complicated in a lot of ways. I'm gonna go through and do my best to translate that, and then I'm gonna check some things that I'm not sure about. So, 僕はいつも夜、黒を散歩に連れて行く。This means that every night, or like at night, I'm always taking Kuro with me on a walk. 黒を飼い始めたのは3年前だ。色が黒いから黒って名前をつけた。I'm not totally familiar with the verb kai in this context, but I'm like 99% sure that it would mean like to adopt or like take in. So this is saying like it, when I first adopted Kuro, it was 3 years ago, and because the color, like contextually of his fur here is black, I named him Kuro. Which Kuro is the word for black in Japanese as well, if you don't know. 最初、両親は犬を飼うことに反対だったが、何度も頼んでやっと飼わせてもらった。This means, at first, my parents were against the idea of adopting a dog, but after asking like time and time again, like over and over, they finally allowed me to adopt a dog. その代わり、雨の日も風の日も毎日必ず散歩をすると約束させられた。That means like in exchange for that, whether it is a rainy day or a windy day, every day, no matter what, I promise, I was made to promise that I would take Kuro for a walk. だから黒の散歩は僕の日課だ。That I need to check because I don't know the definition of nikka. I assume in this context it has to do with like a daily routine, perhaps. So here, and then this is like ka from kikka. Okay. In this context, Google is just giving me the pronunciation, which is not helpful at all. Thank you, Google. Let's try Deep L, who is usually more useful. Day and night, sun or moon. Okay, so the idea... 散歩は僕の... Okay, so like day and night, or like no matter what, I guess is kind of the context here. Like sort of no matter what, I take Kuro for a walk like every day. 僕が家に帰ると黒は早く散歩に行きたがってクーンクーンと鳴く。クーンクーンと鳴く。What is 鳴く in this context? Like I fully understand what this sentence means. Basically what it is like whenever I come home, Kuro is like immediately like itching to go for a walk, and he's like kind of like panting excitedly. I'm pretty sure that's what kun kun in this context is. It's kind of hard to type because my phone is in front of my keyboard, so that I have space to actually type. Naku. I need... Okay, this is like a niche kanji for naku. Where is this? Like, how fringe is this? Here we go. Cuckoo like a baby. No. Bark, make animal sound. Okay, so it's like the verb for an animal making noise. I see. Okay. Noted. 僕が紐を持つと僕のところへ来て嬉しそうに尻尾を振る。 This is like, I believe whenever I hold a leash, that's the one thing I want to check is the himo in this context, I believe is leash. Like whenever I hold the leash, Kuro will like happily come over to me and wag his tail. That is what that refers to. Like, yeah, himo is usually like a string or a leash. So I believe in this context, or like I'm pretty sure in this context it's leash. そして紐をつけて玄関を出た途端、黒は全速力で走り出す。Okay, this is where I'm the least certain. そして紐をつけて like I put on the leash. 玄関を出た途端。Totan is like a grammar form that I'm not very familiar with, I'm not gonna lie. 玄関を出た途端 like as soon as? Is that what that refers to? I need to check what genkan in this context is as well, because I'm not really sure. Genkan? Okay, it's like the entrance or like the foyer. Foyer is such a weird word, dude. Oh my god. Oh, deta totan. As soon. Yeah, okay, it is as soon as, right? I kind of like contextually inferred that. Kuro wa zensokyoku de hashiridasu, which is like he goes like suddenly like running at like as fast as he can. Right? Zensokyoku is like as fast as possible, if I'm not mistaken. Full speed, yeah. De hashiridasu. Running as fast as he can. And like dasu in this context, like hashiridasu is like starting or like suddenly like starting to run really hard. Like using dasu instead of masu usually is like a more extreme form, I guess. Okay, man. Interesting read. Definitely had to rack my brain on a couple parts, but I feel like I remember a lot of this stuff. I'm glad you like using it as background sound. That makes me happy. I figured, you know, if nothing else, it would be nice for people to just listen in. It feels like it's nice to like try and vocalize my learning and not rush it too much as well. Alright, kuro tte namae. I'm very comfortable with this grammar form. Te wa namae o arawasu toyu no kawari ni tsukau. Use te instead of in place of toyu to give a name. See, that's actually useful because I feel like I'm more used to using like te than toyu, because toyu is a little bit more formal. さっき上田さんって人が訪ねてきましたよ。お知り合いですか？上田さんって Okay, so like a person named Ueda-san. What is 訪ねて? 訪ねて is a verb that I should know, but I don't. I'm forgoing. 訪ねる. This kanji? Yes. Visit. Ah, okay. So like a person named Ueda-san came to visit. Do you know them? Like, is it a friend of yours? Okay. 花粉症って病気、アレルギーが原因なんだよね。花粉症。What is 花粉症? This is like, is it specifically pollen allergy? It's definitely like allergies in general. 花粉症。花粉、待って。花粉症。Is that not hay fever or allergy to pollen? Both of the okay, pollenosis, allergy to pollen, or hay fever. What even is hay fever specifically? Hay fever meaning an allergy caused by pollen or dust. Wow, I remembered kahunso? That's kind of crazy. But I remember it from a HoloLive clip. That's what it is. I remember. It was like they were doing... Oh my god, what are those called? Those like poems where it's like 5 syllables, then 7, then 5, I think. haiku. They were doing haikus, and Okayu was like, "Kahun sho." It's like the start of her thing. I don't know why. I just remember it being like a really stupid poem about spring allergies. It was like "Kahun sho, mada daijoubu." Kotoshi wa ne, or something like that. Like I don't remember exactly. It was really stupid, but it was funny. Okay, let's go to page 2. Oh, the top is like clipping off a tiny bit, but let's see. Nagano ken no Togakushi tte tokoro shiteru? Okay, well, Nagano ken, I'm assuming that's like a Nagano prefecture, if memory serves me. No Togakushi tte tokoro shiteru? Saying like, do you know a place in, like, do you know Togakushi from Nagano ken? Right? Nagano ken. Nagano prefecture. Okay, yeah. So in that case, that's correct. Saikin ninki datte kiita yo. Okay, and it's like, yeah, I've heard it's popular recently. Okay. Kawasete moratta. Ah, okay. I wanted to check this. Kau. Oh my god, it's giving me like 10,000 katakana words. This. Keep. Raise. Okay. Have, keep a pet or other animal, own, like, okay, so yeah, it's like to like be allowed to keep something, in this case like a pet. Okay, that makes sense. So I mean, like, adopt was pretty close. Yeah, it's about the same meaning roughly. Okay, kawasete moratta. Sasete morau wa jibun ga suru koto no tame ni hoka no hito no kyoka o 取るときに使う。許可してくれたことに感謝するときにも使う。させてくれるの形もよく使われる。Okay. Use させてもらう when you obtain permission from another person to do something. You can also use it when you express gratitude for receiving permission. The させてくれる form is also often used. This is correct. Okay. We have some example sentences again. この会社は自分の意見を自由に言わせてくれる。Okay. この会社は自分の意見を自由に言わせてくれる。That's like saying this company allows me to share my opinion freely, I believe. 高校生の時、アルバイトをしたいと父が言ったが、させてもらえなかった。When I was a high school student, I told my dad that I wanted to get a part-time job, but like I wasn't allowed to. That's like a negative form. 上司は何事も経験だと言って私を海外研修に行かせてくれた。Oh, this is pretty complicated. Like, let me see. 上司は何事も経験だと言って、like, my higher ups asked what kind of experience I have, or like, hold on, no, I'm really struggling to understand 何事も経験だと言って。It's like だと言って。I'm kind of struggling to understand the meaning of that. 私を海外研修に行かせてくれた is like, I believe, like being sent, like being allowed to go on a research trip overseas. I need to check this. I need to understand. I do not understand. 上司上司は何事も経験だと言って My boss said everything is an experience. Okay. 私を海外研修に行かせてもらった。Okay, like my boss said that like everything is like I guess good experience in this context, and like they approved me to do training overseas. That was an oversight by me. It's training. Kenshu in this case. Kenshu is like training in service type stuff. Okay, interesting. Noted. ここに荷物を置かせてもらってもいいですか? That's like, would it be okay if I leave my luggage here? Or like, is it okay to put my luggage here? You're like asking for permission very politely. Very mindful, very demure. Yes, okay. 子供の時, oh wait, here we go. やってみよう. We actually have practice questions. Ooh. Now they're gonna be like very light pencil marks still from when I did this a year ago. I tried my best to erase everything. So, we'll see though. We'll see. 子供の時、ピアノを習いたかったので、母に頼んで習わせてもらった。母に頼んで習わせてもらった I believe, right? It would be like I was allowed to practice piano after or like I guess kind of begging their mom in this case. スピーチの原稿 I have no idea what 原稿 means. Okay. スピーチの原稿を日本人の友達に直させてもらった。This would be 直してもらった。スピーチの原稿を日本人の友達に直してもらった。I'm not sure specifically what 原稿 means in this context, but this is like saying my Japanese friends helped me revise my speech or like fix my speech, and you would want to say 直してもらった because they're the ones helping you in this context, whereas 直わせてもらった would be like they allowed me to fix their speech in like a polite way, like you're like honored to receive that privilege or something, which would be kind of weird, not gonna lie. Okay. 飲みに行った時は先輩たちがいつもお金を払わせてくれた。Oh, this is like a weird grammar form. I wouldn't think to put this like this. Okay. 飲みに行った時は先輩たちがいつもお金を払わせてくれた。Wait. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. It has to be 払ってくれた。払ってくれただろう。Because like every time I would go out, or like when I would go out drinking, my senpai or like my higher ups, or well, like the people that have been there longer than you, would always, I assume, pay for me. I don't know why you would be politely being like, yeah, my senpai let me pay. Like it would be that they would be treating you, right? That would be the assumption here. So I believe that it would be 払ってくれた right? お金を払ってくれた Like they would always, or would it be, let me think. 払わせてくれる would be, yeah, no, that would be receiving permission to do something. So no, it has to be 払ってくれた In the same way that 直してくれた works, this must be 払ってくれた Although, I think I see that I circled the other one in the past. That must have been wrong, bro. There's no way. And 危ないからといって両親はバイクの免許を取らせてくれなかった。That is 取らせて。Because they said it was dangerous. Like my parents did not let me get a biking license. Maybe this would be like a motorcycle license in this context, just because I don't think you need a license for a bike unless that's a thing in Japan. But they weren't allowed to get a license for bike. I believe bike is usually used for motorbike though, because it was dangerous. Bike. Bike. Motorcycle, yes. Okay. They didn't want their child motorcycling. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I don't think anybody usually gets a motorcycle license when their parents are... When they're at an age their parents can control that for them. Okay. And then... Okay, this one is also cut off a little at the bottom, but that's okay. That's all good. What do we got? 約束させられた Right, I know させられる I know this verb form させられるは自分がしたくないと思っていることを他人からするように言われてしなければなれない時に使う Which is like, well, I just changed this. I'll try to explain that in my own words. It's basically like you have to, or like you're being made to do something, even if you don't want to do it. But you have to do it, right? Use させられる when another person tells you to do something that you do not want to do, but you have to do it anyway. Yes. So we have 飲ませる 話せる and then causative, passive 飲まされる飲ませられる What is the difference here? 話せられる食べさせられるこさせられるさせられる This is like to be made to drink, to be made to say, to be made to eat, to be made to come with or whatever, or like to be made to like come somewhere and to be made to do something. させられる is like the default form. 子供の時テストの成績が悪いと父にトイレ掃除をさせられたYou can see the picture of him having to clean the toilet there. This basically is saying when I was a kid I had bad grades on my tests, so my dad made me clean the toilet. Oh, that's pretty tough. 厳しいよね Very strict. Not them putting the picture as well. You can see how like okay, you can't see it that well. Maybe I wonder if I zoom it if you can see it more. He looks so mad. Or like just like dissatisfied. The dad just has the most neutral expression ever. Okay. 中学生の時、先生にグラウンドを何周も走らされた I believe that's 走らされた中学生の時先生にグラウンドを何周も走らされた Am I getting that correct? 走らされた Is this the correct kanji? Yeah. What is gurando in this context? I'm not like remembering because it's not as intuitive as I think it sounds. 先生にグラウンドを何周も Teacher made me run around the field for... Okay, I kind of figured that they were basically saying that the teacher made them like run laps, right? That makes sense. Gurando in this case is like the ground outside, like the field or whatever. Okay. And 学生の時 oh yeah, and 中学生の時 is when I was in middle school. 学生の時いつも先輩に飲み物を買いに行かされた。That is when I was a student, my senpai always made me go out and buy them drinks. That's kind of weird to have to do that as a student, not gonna lie. Like, what? Okay. Alright, we got some more practice questions. デートの時、いつも彼女に待たせてもらう。待たされる because you wouldn't want to be waiting. いつも彼女に待たされる. Like I'm always being made to wait by my girlfriend whenever we go out for a date. That is unfortunate, bro. I'm sorry. 子供の時は野菜が嫌いだったが母に食べさせられた。食べさせてもらった。No, it's 食べさせられた。I was made to eat my vegetables, even though I hated them as a kid. That's good for you. I kind of wish my parents made me eat vegetables more when I was a kid. Having to relearn that one as an adult. It's okay, some of them are good though. Shout out Broccoli, one of my goats. Never thought I would say that, but Broccoli is pretty fire. 先生にお願いして先生の論文を読ませていただいた。Okay. 先生にお願いして先生の論文を読ませていただいた。I believe that's correct. I believe it's 読ませていただいた。So in this context, it's like after like asking my teacher, like kind of strongly, I guess, I was allowed to read his like what's the word for it? 論文 can be essay, but I think it's more like thesis in this context. Oh my god, sorry, my model broke because I dropped my pencil. I believe it's more like I was allowed to read either an essay or a thesis. I'm not exactly sure which in this case. But alright, and then 引っ越しの手伝いに行ったら重い荷物をたくさん伸ばされて腰が痛くなってしまった。Okay. I have no idea what 引っ越し is, but whatever that is, they went to help with it, and they were made to carry lots of heavy luggage, 伸ばされて, and their lower back started to hurt. That's what they said. 引っ越し is just moving. It just means moving, like moving houses. I see. Okay, so they went to help them move, and then they hurt their back a little bit. I understand. Wawa check. Boop. Little sip. Okay. 散歩に行きたがってガルはその人の気持ちなどが様子や言葉に現れている時に使う。自分の気持ちを言う時は使わないのが普通。Okay. Use garu when a person's feelings or the like are expressed by his or her manner or speech. Right, so you don't say it directly, but you can like read that they want to do that. So like the example is like, you can see that the dog is like wanting to go for a walk. It's kind of like the idea of like seeing somebody light up when you like propose something to them or like say something to them. You can like see their expression kind of answer for you. or like the way that their speech changes, even if they're not directly like answering immediately. It's like you could tell they wanted to do whatever, and you don't normally use this talking about yourself. Yes, that makes sense because it's a very observative verb. Okay. 彼は試合に負けて悔しがっている. Okay. Like he was very visibly frustrated after losing a match, like a sports match or like a game match or whatever. わからない言葉があったら面倒がらないです。面倒がらないですぐに調べなさい。When there's words that you don't know, don't just look annoyed and go look it up, please. That's like what I said. It's like being lectured by like a teacher or something. 面倒がらないですぐに調べてなさい or 調べなさい. Like instead of just like looking annoyed, go actually look it up. Okay. Oh, what kanji is this one? Is that imoto? Imoto. Yes, I believe. I'm like 99% sure that's imoto. Okay. 妹は車を欲しがっているが、父は絶対許さないと言っている。え? I'm kind of confused about this. Like I understand it, but the sentence doesn't make sense to me. It's like my sister really wants a car, but my dad is saying like I definitely won't forgive you. I assume like in the context of if she buys one, would it be like with his money or something? 絶対許さないと言っている. I kind of like I get it, but I don't get it. That's okay. 田中さんは人気スターのファッションを何でも真似したがる。Like 田中さん keeps trying to or like either like keeps wanting to or like keeps trying to or I feel like it's like unintentionally keeps copying the fashion of like some famous like star in this context is like a celebrity, I suppose. And then 寒い日は猫も外へ出たがらない Like even the cat doesn't want to go out on a cold day, I believe. I don't think cats usually want to go out, but okay, understandable. 外食するとき、私はパスタやピザを食べたいのに、彼はいつも牛丼屋へ行きたい。Is it bad that I feel like both are applicable in both places, kind of? 外食するとき、when we go to eat out, 私はパスタやピザを食べたいのに、like even though I want to eat pasta or pizza, 彼はいつも牛丼屋へ行きたい would be like, he always wants to eat gyudon, which is like beef bowl, I guess. It's like I think it's usually like kind of like a noodle bowl with beef, but I could be wrong about the noodle part. But gyudon, I haven't tried gyudon before, that's why, my bad. But like, you could say like, 私はパスタやピザを食べたがるのに, like, even though like I want to go, but I feel like it's 食べたい. I feel like Thai is correct for both of these. Like パスタやピザを食べたいのに like even though I want to eat pasta or pizza, 彼はいつも牛丼屋へ行きたい. Or like I guess you could say like 行きたがる is like he always like you know you can tell he always wants to go to like a gyudon place. But like 行きたい also makes sense. Like 彼はいつも牛丼屋へ行きたい also makes sense. But I'm gonna say 行きたがる for this one. Like you can see that he always wants to go for gyudon instead. I'm gonna go with that because it's like an outward observation. Maybe it's more normal than I'm thinking. ベランダに鳩が来たので餌をあげたが怖がって近づいてこない。 Okay. ベランダに鳩が来たので is like since like the pigeons landed on my balcony or something. 餌をあげたが I'm not sure what 餌 is in this context. I'm not familiar with this word. But 怖がって近づいてこない is like they're scared, like they look scared and they're, or like they're scared and they won't come over. 餌をあげた。餌。Oh, wait. Oh, it's like you fed them. Oh. なんで餌をあげたが。Oh, like since the pigeons came onto my balcony, I put out some food for them, but they're scared and they won't come close. I get it. Is esa also used for fishing bait? I feel like I've seen this word before now that I think about it in this context. But okay, interesting. 恥ずかしがらないで、恥ずかしくなくて、okay. もっと大きい声で話してください。I guess this would be 恥ずかしがらないでもっと大きい声で話してください。So you can kind of use like gotta in or like you can use garu or like more specifically like the negative form garanai or like garanai de in like a lecturing tone a fair bit, I suppose. And then I believe second last grammar point here. 玄関を出た途端は何々の後すぐ何々が起こったという状況を説明するときに使う。Use 何々た途端 when you explain a situation in which something happened right after something. Right. 立ち上がった途端目の前が暗くなった。Like right after I got up, everything went dark in front of me or whatever. Like I became unable to see in front of me. 彼女はさっきまで元気がなかったのにご飯を食べた途端元気になった。Like, she wasn't feeling well just a moment ago, but right after eating, this could be lunch. This is most likely like after eating lunch or like a meal, she suddenly felt better. Good for you, girl. I'm proud of you. Enjoy your meal. Shout out food. What page are we on? 4 is the one that we just were on. That was Totan. 5. Boom. Okay. And then 彼は相手がOh, wait, what is that? 社長相手が社長だとした途端急に丁寧に話し始めた。Ah, okay, okay. Like as soon as he realized that the person he was talking to was like the president, like presumably of his company or whatever, he like immediately switched to like very polite speech. Speech, yes. Very polite speech, of course. Do not use the part of the expression to state the speaker's intent about the future. 学校出た途端私は走るつもり No, okay, you don't use it like that. No, it's of course because it's like you're using it in like the past tense, so it can't be used future like that, obviously. やってみよう。うちのレストランがテレビで紹介された途端、テレビのその番組を見ていた orテレビで紹介された途端、予約の電話がたくさんかかってきた。Yes, this one. Like as soon as our restaurant was introduced on television, we got a bunch of calls that came in for reservations. Good for you, sir. 試験が終わった途端、家帰りましょう。違う。what is that kanji? What is the room? Like, it's whatever this room is, がうるさくなった。Like it got very noisy, or like a lot of people started talking, but I'm not sure what this kanji is. Right before がうるさくなった on the second question. I don't know, I doubt anybody else here is gonna know, but if anybody knows that, let me see if I can figure it out myself. No, it's not this word. Classroom? How do you say classroom again? I should know this. Okay, it is the word for classroom, yes. 教室. Okay, 教室. That's the word that I was looking for. 教室がうるさくなった. Hello, Kaching, welcome. We studying Japanese right now. 画像ファイルを開いた途端にフリーズしてしまったコピーを保存した。Because it's like something that happened like immediately or like suddenly, I'm gonna say フリーズしてしまった。Like as soon as I opened the image files, it suddenly froze. I believe that would be a better answer. And then finally, 全速力で走り出す。出すは何かが急に起きた時や急に始まったという時に使われる。出す is used when something happens or starts suddenly. Yep, I'm familiar with this one. さっきまで笑っていた赤ちゃんが急に泣き出した。Yep. Like it started sudden, or like the baby that was smiling just a second ago, or like laughing just a second ago, suddenly started crying. 突然大雨が降り出し、人々は慌てて、建物の中にいた。I believe, is that 建物? I think that's 建物。If I'm not mistaken, 建物。建物。Yeah, yes. So it's like everybody like gathered in or like rushed into the building after it started raining really hard out of nowhere. Giant rain. Okay, and then 彼は短期で急に怒り出すから付き合いにくい。Okay. I don't remember what tanki is. I should know what this word means, but I don't remember it very clearly. But basically it's saying like he gets angry like very suddenly or very easily, so he's hard to date. Tanki, is this like temperament kind of, or Or no, he has like a... Oh, it just means like having a short temper, right? 彼は短気で It's like an expression. Like they have a word, like a singular word for like short temper. 彼は短気で急に怒り出すから付き合いにくい。And then... Oh god, what page am I on now? 5. Okay, so switch to 6. Boop. We have... Look. Chikku. We got some practice questions here. Oh, I'm gonna have to like pick up the pace as we go along. I've been going kind of slow. That's okay. So we have to like match A, B, C, D here at the top, and then at the bottom it's cut off, but there's like some answers, and you like fill in the correct blanks. Okay. 医者に言われて like I was told by my doctor could be one of the following. 観客は一斉に駅に向かって歩き出した Okay. 私たちが乗った電車はゆっくり動き出した Okay. 急に結婚すると言い出した Or let me see. Oh, what is this? Oh my god, I can't remember this kanji for the life of me. What is this, like Renko? I can't, I'm not sure what that word is. Something 嫌いの父がスポーツクラブに通い出した。Okay. 医者に言われて観客は一斉に駅を向かって歩き出した。I'm not sure about that, so I'm gonna get back to that one. 仕事に夢中だと思っていた娘が急に結婚すると言い出した。How does that make sense? 仕事に夢中だと思っていた娘が急に結婚すると言い出した。Like, my daughter who I thought was daydreaming or like just lost in thought about work suddenly said that she was getting married, I believe. I think that one is C. Yeah, this is pretty advanced stuff. Don't worry about it if you guys don't understand much. I don't even understand that well, and I'm the one writing this test in 1 week. コンサートが終わると観客は一斉に駅に向かって歩き出した。That would be my best guess. I believe it's like... I'm trying to remember what 一斉に because I'm not sure. Or what 観客 is because again I'm not sure. But 客 is usually some sort of customer. So I'm assuming this is like all the people that attended the concert immediately like went to go walk to the station after the concert was over. That is my best guess. ベルが鳴ってドアが閉まって私たちが OK ドアが閉まって私たちが登った電車はゆっくり動き出した。 It just feels like a run-on sentence, man. Oh my gosh. But it's like the bell rang, the door closed, and our train slowly started moving. Although ゆっくり動き出した feels weird. Like using 出した with ゆっくり feels weird because it's like saying like it kind of like suddenly started moving, but also it's saying it moved like slowly or gently. So I don't fully understand, but that's okay. 医者に言われて something something 父がスポーツクラブに通い出した. Like he suddenly signed up for a sports club because the doctor told him whatever. Okay, let's find out what that actually says. Okay, so this is like let me see. Is this the right word? No, right? No, I have the wrong word. Dude, what kanji is this? Oh, this is undo? I'm stupid. Oh my god. Undo girai no chichi ga sports club ni kayoi dashita. Issa ni iwaretara. It's like saying issa ni iwarete. So like after being told by the doctor, my dad, who hates exercise, immediately went and joined a sports club. Now it makes sense to me. Okay, I get it. I understand. And then we have 就職したら父に頼んで一人暮らしを何々つもりだ. Okay, and then we have one of each verb, and we have to fill in the blank for all of the bottom ones. So we have させられた, させてもらう, 従う, しだした, and したとたん. So this is saying 就職したら父に頼んで一人暮らしをさせてもらうつもりだ. I believe I'm not 100% sure what 就職 is, but I think this is saying after finding a job, I'm gonna ask my dad and get permission to move out and live by myself. I believe. So we're gonna go sa. Oh my god, writing hiragana. I haven't done this in so long. It looks so bad. But you guys can't see that part. Sasete mo ra. Ooh, oh my god, I'm just gonna do this the way I used to. I'm just gonna write this in like romaji. Like I can read them all fine, but writing is just not it, bro. I don't remember anymore well enough. I always am texting when I'm using Japanese, that's why. It's always digital or spoken. I literally like never ever write Japanese. And I don't plan on living there anyway, so I'm not gonna start. Alright. 一人暮らしをしても1週間に1回は必ず家へ帰るように父に約束させられた. I was made to promise my dad that even if I live by myself, every, like once a week, I would come visit at least one time, like every time. させられた. Okay. 高橋さんはいつも政治を経済などの難しい話を Okay, wait, let me see. 高橋さんはいつも政治や経済などの難しい話をしだしたのでちょっと困る. It's like he started, or like he's all, or wait, no, he's like always talking about, I'm not exactly sure what seiji is, but keizai is like the economy, or like that kind of difficult conversation. So I'm a little bit troubled. Maybe it would be shitagaru, like 高橋さんはいつも政治や経済などの難しい話をしたがるのでちょっと困る. Like he always wants to talk about like difficult things, and it's troubling for me. But I'm gonna come back to that. Check the other ones. 人気俳優? Okay, like a famous I don't know if it's like an actor, but something adjacent to that. 俳優が舞台に登場、いや、舞台に登場しだした観客は一斉に彼の方を見た。Oh no, した途端。This is definitely 途端。Yeah. So this is 人気俳優が舞台に登場した途端、観客は一斉に彼の方を見た。So this is like when a famous like actor appears like as soon as a famous actor appeared on stage in the play, the entire audience like all together went to like look at him. And then いつも掃除しない息子が急に掃除をしだしたので、変だと思ったら明日彼女が来るからだった。Okay, okay. Yeah. So this is saying like my son who never cleans suddenly started cleaning. So I thought it was a bit weird, but the next day it was because the next day a girl came over. That's why he wanted to clean up his room because he had a girl coming over. Okay, my boy, I see you. I see you. Nice. And then yeah, so it does leave stagaru for number 3. Okay. Now where in this book is review? I'll do my reviews later. I'll like grade myself later on because I kind of need to keep crunching through this material and I have to do the next half faster than I did this half if I want to. Like, I don't know if I'm actually going to make it to matome no mondai, which is like the like practice test, but okay, we have section 2 of my pet dog Kuro. Okay, let's go. 近くの公園を一周するのがいつもの散歩コースだ。帰ろうとすると嫌がってlet me see 動こうとしない。そんな時のためにいつも僕のズボンのポケットには黒が好きなクッキーが入れてある。クッキーを取り出すと黒は喜んで僕のところへ来る。時々帰りにコンビニに寄ることもある。黒をコンビニの前で待たせておいて買い物する。戻ってくると黒は喜びだ。僕は顔中なまられてしまう。なまられるとなまられるとなまられるwait no okay なまられるとくすぐったいが黒は本当に可愛い。I'm not as confident in my understanding of this one as the last one, but okay. 近くの公園と一周するのがいつもの散歩コースだ。It's like, okay, what is 一周 in this context? I need to see that. 一周。一周 here is like, okay, one lap. I see. Doki doki. I don't think I said doki doki anywhere, but maybe. Issue is okay, so like my usual like walking course for Kuro is one lap around a park that's nearby. 帰ろうとすると嫌がって動こうとしない。Like when it's time for when it's time for us to go home, or like when I try to get us to go home, he's like he very clearly does not want to and does not move. Of course, classic dog fashion, want to walk longer. そんな時のためにいつも僕のズボンのポケットには黒が好きなクッキーが入れてある。Like I have a cookie in my pocket, or like a treat that Kuro likes that I keep in my pant pocket for times like this. クッキーを取り出すとKuroは喜んで僕のところへ来る。Is like saying as soon as I have, or like as soon as I take out the treat, Kuro will like happily come to wherever I'm like leading him with the treat. Tokidoki. Okay, instead of dokidoki, it's actually tokidoki. That's the word that you heard. Tokidoki is like sometimes, or like from time to time. So you could say like tokidoki. What would be a good one? Like レストランに行く. Like from time to time, I go to a restaurant. Stuff like that. Yeah, 時々帰りにコンビニに寄ることもある. Like there will be, you know, from time to time, on the way home there will be times where I stop at the convenience store. 黒コンビニの前で待たせておいて. Like待たせておいて. I feel like that's like I like get him to wait, kind of. 買い物をする. And I go shopping. 戻ってくると黒は大喜びだ. Like he's very happy when I come back. 僕は顔中舐められてしまう. Like he licks the like he'll always like lick my face pretty much, like the middle of my face or whatever. I don't know. He gets licked by his dog. 舐められるとくすぐったいが Okay. くすぐったい Oh, okay. It's like when he licks me, I'm like ticklish or embarrassed, but he is really cute. That is what that last part says. Okay. I've never heard kusuguttai before, but I understand. Cool. 帰ろうとする。ようとするは今からしようと思う。しようと頑張っていると言いたい時に使う。ようとしないは相手が何々しないことを批判する気持ちを表す。Okay. Use ようとする when you want to say that you are doing your best to do something or want to start doing so. ようとしない expresses criticism towards someone for not doing something. Okay. Makes sense. 小さい子供が道を渡ろうとしているよ。一人でどこへ行くのかな? Like young children are doing their best to cross the road. Like you can see them doing that. It's like an onlooker, and they're saying like, I wonder where they're going by themselves. Let me see. 生まれたばかりの馬の赤ちゃんが一生懸命is that just 立とうとしている or like 立ちと I think it's just 立とう right? 立とうとしている Yeah, it's like a baby horse that was just born is already doing his best to try and stand. Yes. I understand. He just tried to stang. Mustang tried to stang. I understand. Mustang tried to stang. 昔の友達の名前をも Oh wait, next page, my bad. Boop. That's filters, wrong thingy. Boop, boop. Page 8. Okay. 昔の友達の名前を思い出そうとしたが、どうしても思い出せない。I was trying my best to remember the name of my old friend, like the names of my old friends, or like the name of an old friend, but no matter what, I could not recall it. That's that one. Unfortunate, bro. Sorry about that. リンさんは試験が近いのに全然勉強しようとしない。Lin san has a test coming up soon, but even so, they're not like, they're not trying to study like at all. You can also use this expression when something unexpected happened just before you took a certain action. What would that be? Let's say 出かけようとしたら雨が降ってきた。Oh, okay. You can use it like that too. Interesting. Okay. やってみよう。レジでお金を払おうとしたらクレジットカードを使った財布がなかった。としたら財布がなかった。I believe it would be 財布がなかった。It's like, you have it in this like context I just mentioned of like something unexpected happening. So this is like saying, when I went to go pay with cash, like I went up to the register to go and pay, and then my wallet wasn't there. It's like I went to go and pay, and then I looked, and there was no wallet in my pocket. Unlucky. さっき紹介していただいた方のお名前思い出そうとしても教えてください。思い出せないんです。思い出そうとしても思い出せないんです。Like the person that just introduced themselves name, even though I'm like, no matter how much I try to remember, it won't come into my memory. I can't remember. He forgot. Very unfortunate. 地震の時、急いで逃げようとして転んで怪我をした or ドアを開けてください。What? No, it's definitely 転んで怪我をした。This is saying 地震の時、急いで逃げようとして転んで怪我をした。So when there was an earthquake, we like hurry, like, we like immediately tried to like run, like to safety presumably, but they fell and got hurt. And then 寝ようとした時、宿題があったことを思い出した。宿題をする。寝ようとした時、宿題があったことを思い出した。That's the one. It's like, once again, it's kind of like suddenly having something. So it's like, I went to go and sleep, and then I remembered I had homework. He remembered. That's one of those times where you be like, actually, I don't remember, and then you go, me, and then in the morning you're like, why am I like this? And then you just like panic and try and do it, like before you get to class. And if you don't, then you just come up with some random excuse and hope that the teacher lets you off. Or at least, I don't know. I couldn't. It depends. When I was younger, I was more diligent. Done that so many times. Yes, same. No, me too. The flashbacks. Oh my gosh. Okay. コンビニに寄ることもある。Okay. Use ことがあるが、sorry. ことがあるは時々、またはまたに何々するという時に使う。Use ことがある when you say that you sometimes or occasionally do something. Okay, and we have この地方では What is 地方? I mean, I kind of get an idea of, okay. この地方では
4月でも雪が降ることがある。Okay. Like in this region, I suppose, is probably what we're looking at here. Even in April, there are times where you get snowfall. 私の大学は横浜にもキャンパスがあって、時々そちらに行かなければならないことがあるんです。That's saying my university or college has a campus in Yokohama as well, like not the one they normally go to, but they also have a Yokohama campus, and there are times where they have to go to the Yokohama campus instead of wherever they normally go. 普段はよく寝られるんですが、ストレスが溜まって眠れないこともあります。This is saying like normally or like usually I can sleep like pretty well, but there are times where the stress piles up and they can't sleep. I relate. Mood. Although to be honest, I don't normally sleep that well in general, but well, I sleep well, but it takes me a while. And then, okay. あの店の営業時間は oh god, what is 営業? I like, oh god, it's gonna be hard for me to remember that word. 営業時間は5時までですが、昼過ぎに全部売れてしまうこともあります。Okay. I think this is saying like that store's business hours have it to where they're open until 5 like p.m. presumably. They're open until 5. There are times where like as the afternoon passes, everything is sold already. I believe that's what they're saying here. 昼過ぎに I'm not sure, or is that like before the afternoon? 昼過ぎに afternoon, like in the afternoon or like after lunch, whatever. And then 営業 is sales or business, and 営業時間 is business hours or hours of operation. Yes. Wow, I'm remembering. This is incredible. I'm impressed at how well I'm actually remembering a decent amount of this vocab, because I thought that most of this stuff was lost to the sands of time. The recesses, it's hiding somewhere up there in the recesses of my brain. This is grand. Okay, maybe I'm not as doomed as I thought. Okay, more practice. 私は大抵 I don't know that. うちでご飯を私は大抵うちでご飯を食べることがあります。うちでご飯を I would assume it's just 食べます right? 私は大抵うちでご飯を食べます。What does 大抵 mean? Okay, I'm gonna like tentatively answer 食べます, but I need to see what this means, because I just have no idea. 私は大抵 is like usually. 大抵 is usually. Okay. うちでご飯を食べます. Yeah, so in this case, you're saying I usually eat food at home, or like eat lunch at home, or eat food at home, or whatever. And because we're using usually here and not like occasionally, I believe that it would be more correct to say 食べます than 食べることがあります. Because 食べることがあります is like saying like, you know, kind of like even though you might not expect it, like this thing does happen like sometimes, basically. That's kind of like a little bit more of the nuance of this grammar point. Okay. 図書館は本の整理のために休館日以外も閉まっていることがあるので気をつけてください。本の整理のために休館日以外もあれ 本の整理のために。整理? Isn't that like close to do with like no, it's not like law or like rights or something like that. Oh my god, this is such like a niche like fringe word. And kyukambi is weird too, but it's something about vacation days? 休館日以外も閉まっていることがあるので気をつけてください。Well, this is saying like sometimes even on days that aren't holidays the library is closed, right? But what is 本の整理のために？本の整理。Oh, no. It's sorting. 整理 is sorting? So it's like sometimes the library will be closed on non-holidays to sort the books, so please be aware of that. Interesting. Also, where's my pencil? Oh, there it is. It was on my shirt. I thought it fell. 疲れていると目覚まし時計が鳴っても怒られないことがある。疲れていると like when you're tired, there are times where even though you like open your eyes and the clock like rings the alarm or whatever, there are times where you still don't get up, I believe is what they're saying there. いつも駅まで歩いていくがたまに自転車で行くこともある。I usually walk to the station, but sometimes I take my bike as well. Or like I take the bike instead. また捨ておいて。Okay, I was curious about this grammar point. Let's see. Let's read. I'm not gonna have time to do practice tests, but maybe we can go through all the grammar points anyway. させておくは相手に何々の動機をずっと続けるよう指示することを表す。What this description is so complicated. また相手への行動を愛させたりやめさせたりしないでそのままにしておくことを表すこともある。自分より下の人や動物に使うことが多い。Okay. させておく indicates that someone has been instructed to keep performing some action. It can also say that you're not changing or interrupting someone's behavior, but instead just leaving them as they are. The expression is often used to reference lower people, like lower ranking people or animals. Like if you're managing someone or if you're like talking to a pet or something. Need some water. Okay. 夏に車の中で子供を待たせておくのは危険ですよ。It's dangerous to leave children inside the car or like to just like leave them in the car in the middle of the summer. True. 家事をしている前、子供を子供をおもちゃで遊ばらせておく。What is kaji in this case? It's like before doing something, you like leave the kids to play with toys or something. Okay, so it's like the ka from kazoku, and then the ji from like jiken, sort of. Kaji is like housework or like household affairs? What? Okay, no, it's like housework or chores, I'm pretty sure. Okay. 息子は何を言っても聞かないので自分のしたいことを勝手にさせておくことにした。自分のしたいことを勝手にさせておくことにした。let me try to understand this. 息子は何を言っても 聞かないので like no matter what I tell my son, he won't listen. 自分のしたいことを勝手にさせておくことにした。Like he would try and like selfishly make me do whatever he was wanting or like thinking or whatever. I think I like get the nuance. It's kind of hard to translate into English, but I get it. 顔中舐められてしまう。られてしまう is like when you think that an action by another person inconveniences you or is unfortunate. Well, yeah, it's like it played out a certain way, kind of, is like the nuance of shimao. It's like it just turned out that way, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles type beat. So let me see. 片思いの彼を映画に誘ったが断れてしまった。What is 片思い in this context? Like what they're saying is that the guy asked the girl out and but she ended up rejecting him in the end. 片思い. Oh, unrequited love is what 片思い means? I see. Okay. And then oh, we're actually really close to まとめの問題. But I don't know if I have time to do まとめの問題. I really don't in a lot of ways. So I think I'll have to save the test for another time. We'll do a longer study stream. Maybe I'll make my members stream next week be there. Ah, welcome Ender, welcome Eito. Sorry, I have to go to work very soon, so I'm gonna be finished really soon, but I'm gonna do this last page. Here, this one is like half and half, so I can zoom it a little more. What does that say? 寝すぎちゃった。大丈夫っすよ。all good. Okay, let's see. 後で食べようと思っていたケーキを味に食べられてしまった。いや、ケーキを妹に食べられてしまった。Like I thought I decided I was gonna eat this cake later, but actually my sister ended up eating it. あ、知らねえで It's been a while. Hello, welcome. ハイキングをしていたら、蜂に刺されてしまった。I actually don't know what that last part of that sentence means, like, at all. 蜂に刺されてしまった。Okay, so what is 刺されてしまった？刺されてしまった。Oh, hachi, like a bee? Like I was stung by a bee when I went hiking, I believe? Oh, that sucks. Hachi ni sasarete shimatta. That is very taihen. That is not good. Okay, and then 言葉が足りないと誤解されてしまうことがある。If you don't have like enough vocabulary, like you don't know enough words, there will be times where you're misunderstood. I understand that part. Okay, then we have some practice questions here. ライバルの B 社 like B 社 as in like company B? ライバルの B 社に and then you have to like connect the dots to like which answer is correct. So we have 大雨に降られてしまった。我が社の新製品の企画を知らせてしまった。That's probably the right one. 先生にもっと勉強するように言われてしまった。Or 他の人に取られてしまった。Okay, so this would be 我が社の新製品の企画を知らせてもらった。So this is, I'm not like 100% sure. I gotta check some of the vocab, but it's saying like basically our company's new product, like probably proposal or something like that, was like sort of leaked to their rival company B. Like they found out like about the product, and they didn't want that. Let's see. 試験の成績が悪かったので先生にもっと勉強するように言われてしまった。 my grades on my tests were bad, so my teacher told me to study more. Like they got lectured or like told off. Bargain. What is this like word? It's like kaijo or something? I don't know. It's like a market or something maybe. Or no, wait. Is that ba? Is that like kaiba or something? I'm not sure what this word is. I have to check the one after bargain. Bargain 何々で欲しいと思ったバッグを他の人に取られてしまった。Like the bag that I wanted to buy at this like market or store or whatever ended up getting taken by somebody else. That's what they're saying. And then 昨日帰る途中で大雨に降られてしまった。Yesterday on my way home, it started raining like a lot. Big rain. Okay, let me see. Kaiba? Nope. Well, this is... Oh, wait. Venue or meeting place. Kaijo. Venue, meeting place, assembly hall. Bargain venue? War? Bargain okay, so there's like no good translation here, I'm not gonna lie. Bargain kaijo. Images. Okay, it's like a big like market sort of like indoors. Yeah, I feel like there's not a good word for this in English. Oh, there kind of is. I don't know. It's just like a store, like a big store, like a bargain mart. They have a lot of stuff on sale. Okay, and then oh, what? My picture's cut off. You guys can't see option 3 and like the answers. But basically, the way that these bottom check questions work is that you have like the different grammar forms that we learned, and you have to fill in the blanks correctly. So we have しようとしない、することもある, and されてしまった. That's my three forms to use here. So the first question, or the first sentence is 弟は部屋が汚くても掃除しようとしない? Or is it, or wait. Yeah, I think it's like criticizing him for not like cleaning his room even if it's dirty. But I'll come back to it. Number 2. 人間だから失敗することもあるよ。また今度頑張ればいいよ。元気出して。Like you will make mistake, or like you're a human, so of course you make mistakes. It's fine as long as you do your best next time, like, you know, cheer up type thing. And then number 3, which you guys can't see, is 友達と喧嘩した翌日、おはようと言ったが無視されました。Like, even though, you know, like after fighting with my friend, I tried to say good morning to them, but they ignored me. They ended up ignoring me. So yeah, so this first one is しようとしない. The second one is することもある. And this third one is されてしまった. Okay. If I eat my lunch while I do the test questions, I think we could maybe have time to do them together. Actually, you guys want to do that? Do you care if I eat while I'm here? Do you guys mind if I eat food? Because in that case, I actually probably could finish. You guys want to do the little like practice test? I don't know if I'll have time to get the listening questions downloaded, but either way, I'm gonna grab my food really quick, so I will be right back. I'll be back in a minute.
back. Share some food? No. I got a full work shift coming up in a little over an hour. I need my sustenance. I will allow you one fry, maybe. I wanted rice, but my dad made fries. That's okay though. We eat. Watch me eat. Okay. Here we have Matome no mondai. This is what JLPT exam actually looks like. You get multiple choice questions, you gotta answer them in this style. There will be a few different styles, but in this you're basically just doing a fill in the blank on these sentences. So we have このバスはwhat is that word? このバスはI'm not sure what that word is. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. Something no tame da. My stringers die? Okay, I think I'm fine. I think it just DC'd randomly. 急停車 something のでご注意ください。Oh wait. 安全のため Is that 安全 maybe? 安全のため急停車することがありますのでご注意ください。I think it's number 2. It's like there might be unexpected stops for like safety reasons or something. かわいいうさぎですね。写真をsomething いいですかどうぞ。名前はぴょんちゃんと言うんです。Okay, so this is 写真を撮らせてもらってもいいですかWould it be okay if I took a picture? Like you have a very cute bunny. Would it be okay if I took a picture? That's what they're asking. I believe this is number 2 again. もらせてもらってもいいですか Like would it be okay if I was able to take a picture? 仕事が終わって家へ帰ろうと Okay. I'm sorry. 家へ whatever. 部長に新しい仕事を頼まれた Okay, this is 帰った途端 right? 家へ帰った途端部長に新しい仕事を頼まれた Like as soon as I got home, my boss like sprung some new work onto me or something. I think this is 帰った途端 That's what I think it is. 空港で誰かにスーツケースを何々しまって困ったことがある。空港で誰かにスーツケースをOh god られてさせられておいおいおい OK 誰かにスーツケースを間違えてしまって困ったことがある Well, this is saying like their suitcase got mixed up with somebody else at the airport. 空港で誰かにスーツケースを間違えられてしまって、yeah. Would it be 間違えられてしまって like somebody mixed up our suitcases? I think it actually might be 間違えられてしまって right? 空港で誰かにスーツケースを間違えられてしまって困ったことがあります。I think it's 間違えられてしまって That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go with number 3. 私は
何々なので、いつも曇した。ごめん。靴下のを2枚履いています。
Like I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks? What?
私は寒がりなので、いつも靴下を2枚履いています。
It's like saying I'm always really cold. Using gari on yourself as well is kind of weird, but this is literally just saying like, oh, I'm really cold all the time, so I'm always wearing 2 pairs of socks. Who does that? What kind of monster wears 2 pairs? Okay.
Then number 6. 家族で食事している時でも携帯メールを何々子供が増えているそうです。Okay. 家族を食事している時でも経済メールをやめようとしない子供が増えているそうです。経済メールをやめようとしない。I think it's やめようとしない。It's like recently there's a lot more kids who are like texting on their phone even while they're eating like lunch or dinner with their family and they won't stop doing it. Okay. And then 7 and 8 are in the same format at the top here. サッカーの練習の時にコーチに毎回ランニングをさせられて大変でしたが、だんだん慣れて早く走れるようになりました。So I think it's させられて。Like I was always made to do running by my coach every time. But got used to it, got better at running. 散歩から帰ってきた途端、大粒の雨が降り始めた。This would be 帰ってきた途端、大粒の雨。What is suvu in this context? I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. Okay. This next one is basically, so you'll see there's 4 words. It's kind of like a fill in the blank. I'm actually going to try and zoom this in more for you guys so you can read it better. Not that I expect most of you to be able to read it, but I'll zoom it in a little more and I'll move this here. So the idea is that you have to choose what word goes where the star is. So there's 4 blanks and you can see you have 4 words. And you have to pick what word number 3 is because the star is in the 3rd slot in the sentence. So we'll do this one as an example. パックの牛乳は横を強く何々 like 1, 2, 3, 4ので気をつけてください。Okay. パックの牛乳は横を強くand then our options are ことがある持つと I think or 待つと I'm not sure こぼれる and 中身が I'm not actually that confident in what this one is going to be meaning. Okay. 強くこぼれる中身がYeah. Okay, so this is 強く横を強く中身が待つとこぼれることがあるので気をつけてください。Well, it's definitely こぼれることがある. That's like 100%. There, so number 3 is definitely こぼれる here. I think it's 強く中身が matsuto or motsuto? I can't like figure out. I think I can't figure if it's matsu or motsu because I'm just stupid. But it's one of them. And then koboreru koto ga aru node. Maybe somebody who actually is better than me at Japanese, if anybody is in here, can try and hint me in. Otherwise, I'll just check it later. You know, I'm not gonna have time to grade myself today. 仕事中に頭痛が okay, it's like saying you got a headache mid-shift, and then 頭痛がひどくなったので早退させてもらって病院へ行った I think、頭痛がひどくなったので早退させてもらって So 早退させて would be the third word here, so we'd pick number 2. 友達がだからびっくりしました。 OK、 友達が友達がメールを見た途端泣き出したからびっくりした I think, right? メールを見た途端泣き出したからびっくりしました。 Okay, so I think 途端 I'm picking number 3. Okay, 次の文章を読んで文章全体の内容を考えて1から4の中にいる最も良いものを1234から1つ選んで1つ選びなさい。 So this is basically you have to read this excerpt and then they're on the next page. They have like a multiple choice for what 1 through 4 can be. And you have to choose how you correctly fill it in to contextualize your reading. うちの子は遊園地が大好きだ。今週も行ったから行きたかったから行ったばかりだから行きたがったから連れて行くことにした。連れていてと頼まれてもらうと頼まれてしまうと頼んでしまうと頼んでもらうと OK なかなか嫌とは言えない遊園地に行ったばかりでそうで途端らしい、OK 娘は嬉しそうに好きな乗り物に向かって走り出した。その後も次々といろいろなものに乗りたがるので大変だった僕は疲れてしまってメリーゴーラウンドには一人で乗ってもらおうとしたが結局一緒に乗らせてもらった乗られてしまった。でも娘の嬉しそうな様子を見ていたら僕もなんだか嬉しくなって来てよかったと思った。 Okay. So let's go back to the very start. うちの子は遊園地が大好きだ。今週も行きたかったから連れて行くことにした。行きたかったや行きたかったどっちだろう。連れて行ってと言われ連れて行ってと言われてSorry, 頼まれてもらうと or 頼んでしまうと頼んでもらうと頼まれてしまうと連れて行ってと頼まれてしまうとなかなか嫌とは言えない。Would it be 頼まれてしまう or 頼まれてもらう Like it throws me off that there's three. Okay, well, let me think. Let me do the easy ones first. 遊園地に行った途端娘は嬉しそうに好きな登り物に向かって走り出した。Let me bring up the second page also, just so that you guys can see. Or well, it's technically the last page. So I'm looking at this now. I have these multiple choice at the top to like fill in the gaps. So this one is definitely totan. I know that. 結局一緒に乗られてしまった。I think that the last one is 乗られてしまった。I think number 2 and number 1 are I'm still not sure about. 今週も行きたかからいや行きたかったから連れて行くことにした。I feel like it's just 行きたかったから連れて行くことにした。They also like directly said like 連れて行って which like to me indicates like a more direct use of like 行きたかった but it might be 行きたかった very possible that the answer is 行きたかった I'm not sure I might get that one wrong and then 頼まれてもらう okay so it's like 連れて行ってと頼まれてもらうとなかなか嫌とは言えない or so it could be 頼まれてもらう頼まれてしまう頼んでしまう頼んでもらう Oh, is it just 頼んでしまうと頼んでしまうといやしまうじゃないだろ頼まれてもらうとor would it be 頼んでもらうとThis one is like breaking my brain. I like lack the nuance here. と頼まれてもらうとWould it really be もらう? Like もらう is usually used when you're asking for permission. Like not receiving. But I feel like it can be. I feel like 頼まれてor 頼まれてもらうと or I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna go with 頼まれてもらうとなかなか嫌とは言えない That might be wrong, but I don't know. And the listening and the like grading I'm gonna have to do later because your boy gotta finish eating and go to work. I have to do real adult stuff. So I will continue that tonight. But thank you guys for hanging out with me for my studying. I had fun anyway. It was more fun doing it on stream. I might do another like study stream or like a member study stream or something next week. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll try to get a schedule up soon. I'll also try and get the members section of the Discord up soon. I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. But thank you guys for hanging. Hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. And I'm gonna pop out for now. Bye bye. Take care.